Hello, Just2Film here. Today I saw Your Monster, which is Caroline Lindy's debut feature. This was a little bit of a Sundance hit, and this is about an actress played by Melissa Barrera and her discovering a monster who lives with her and where that takes them. Now, this film, I really want to be positive about because it's a debut feature and, it is a smaller project, but unfortunately it didn't really connect with me. That's because I just find it very generic and boring on so many levels. Visually, I think it's shot very, very flat. Like, they don't really do anything interesting with the camera in this film, which makes me kind of sad. And then the actual story is very, very predictable to things that I could think of right when they introduce the premise. And I'm just like, really? Like, this doesn't deviate from any of my expectations whatsoever. We have decent performances where I really like Melissa Barrera. Like, she's really good. Not really any of the other actors or actresses stand out, and that's kind of a shame because the guy who plays the monster is just okay. I was thinking of Terrifier, which isn't the best film, but those have that amazing performance by the guy who plays Art the Clown. It's just so expressive for a role that's filled with a lot of makeup. The monster in this movie has some really cool makeup, but the character's just kind of witty and silly. Not that that's a problem, but just does it in kind of like a, oh yeah, that character's there. Okay. I wasn't asking for more, I wasn't asking for less, and I was kind of bored throughout the runtime. And that's really unfortunate because, like, the film has a cool concept. Like, show me this rom-com with slight horror touches with a monster as the second lead. Like, that sounds cool. But it only goes where my expectations went, and it never goes to that level. When I think of, like, The Substance, that goes beyond anything I expected, and I loved how crazy that got. I'm not saying that this has to get crazy, but this just goes, and it's like, okay, this is exactly what I expected. You're not even doing anything really too interesting with this. And then the final scene, I was like, okay, finally pushing it a bit, and then it just ends. I'm just like, okay, that was it. That was it. It doesn't really, go on to ridiculous lengths, but I was still, like I said, very bored throughout the runtime. So I just wish there was something more interesting in this film than the performance done by Melissa Barrera and some cool prosthetics, I guess. I was also kind of annoyed that this film, a lot of the drama is based around a stage production, and so the backdrop of like half of the scenes is this rehearsal stage, which so many indie films do, and it's might be the most boring set piece you could be at, like a rehearsal stage. Please stop setting your film for the most part there. I kind of wish this film had more set pieces in general. It gets very stale, especially with each location being filmed in such a bland way. Speaking of locations, there's also like a party scene, and I was like, the sound design in here is pretty bad because the characters are talking at like normal voice. The music is so low, and I'm like, really? But yeah, I initially gave this a 4, but I don't know. I might have to give this like a high 3, and it hurts me to say that, but I'm just being honest here. So yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Let me know, do you agree or disagree? Was I too hard on this film? Subscribe here for more film reviews and check out some of the other ones uploaded, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.